this qualifies as boring as much as just like, who are you trying to fool? You're probably fooling a ton of people, let's be honest. Hello, my beautiful, lovely, amazing, charming, fantastic. Did you know how good you look today? Subscribers and anybody else watching this video, you look fantastic. I'm here today to do another the good, the bad, and the boring. I realize that when I do these types of videos, it gets that urge, that impulse buying urge that I have, and it makes it kind of go out the window because I'm able to talk about them, really look at the newness that's always thrown in our face, and take it for face value and really think about if it's really something that I want versus if it's really something that's just looks cool, or you know what I mean? Like, it gives me a chance to digest it and decide if I actually want it. Good point being, in the last episode of GB squared, who is in my makeup case? Nobody, a ghost. That was kind of weird. I talked about the Huda Beauty double liquid eyeshadows that were coming out. They looked really cool. They looked amazing in her Instagram, in her Snap. Then they came out and apparently they suck balls. They don't have a good reviews, and I've just read that they are flaky and no bueno, and so I'm really glad that I kind of looked at them and I was like, ooh, these are cool, but didn't like immediately go purchase them, sort of waited until I saw what everyone else said, and that worked out on my end. So there we go. For 2019, I'm really trying to focus on no buy / what's really, I mean, let's be honest, low buy. I know no buy is not going to happen for me, but I really don't need any more makeup. I don't want any more makeup. This type of thing where we kind of look at what's new, look at that kind of stuff is fun, because we can like window shop together. We're not committing. We're not in a committed relationship with this makeup, okay? We're not throwing our dollars out there unless it's something that we know we're gonna use and something that is actually like our style, our jam. This is the longest intro that I've had in a really long time, so let's actually get into this. So I perused the IG, saved some stuff that caught my eye. So I'm gonna start out with, that I talked about in a previous Good, Bad, Boring. Actually, no, you know what? I didn't talk about these in a previous Good, Bad, Boring, but I did do a video around this collection. This collection is the Little White Lies collection from Stila. This is their duochrome collection. I did a video about the way that they promoted these, which I still don't agree with. They had changed one of their models' skin tones, and then they just kind of put one color on and then photoshopped it to be the different colors. It's doing a disservice to a product that is really fantastic. These liquid eyeshadows from Stila are the most amazing that you can buy. I've tried a ton of them and I constantly go back to them. They are something that I continue to buy over and over again, and they never ever let me down. So this Little White Lies collection from Stila, they are all duochromes. It's 6 duochromes in all different colors, and you all know, or if you don't know, duochromes is my jam. I've got duochromes all over my face right now. So to find a collection that is like my Naked Cosmetics, like the powders that I've always used, the powders that are like a white with a flash of green or blue or yellow or pink, orange, purple, and then to have those in my favorite liquid eyeshadow formula, it kind of was like a match made in heaven. I put off buying them for a lot longer than I normally would just because I was really not happy with everything that went down with that. They did apologize, they fixed it. 2019, I'm trying to just be like, you know what, you can't cancel everybody. Things like this happen. It sucks, it's not great, but I am just over this cancel culture, and I'm over just not being able to give second chances, so to speak. So I ended up getting them because I am weak. And they are all amazing. Obsessed with them. I don't have them on right now. I could put one on right now. There's like this peach color right here. I think I'm gonna do there's a fuchsia. Yeah, the fuchsia. I just, I live for duochromes, and I am obsessed with these Stila colors, these liquid eyeshadows. And so to get this straight white duochrome, the flash of color, is so fantastic because Stila has other liquid eyeshadows that are duochromes, but they're not just these. And I love these because they go with every single look that you have. You just pick one of these colors, you pop it in the corners like this, it completely transforms the look. You put it over top of a color, like a matte, let's say, completely transforms it. So I ended up picking up those. I actually went into Ulta yesterday for the first time in a long time. I really try to stay away from Ulta and Sephora. It's easier not to buy stuff when you're not going into the store. Ulta had a couple of exclusive or new colors. There's this beautiful peachy color with this gold shimmer. There was this amazing taupey shade that had this flash of this bright, amazing violet. oh my God. So I had to leave really quickly because I was like, no ma'am. I went in there to get some shampoo conditioner I'm going to try doing the curly girl method. I've had quite a few of you ask me to try that. So we're going to do a video on that, see how it goes, because my hair is naturally very curly. I swatched those and I was like, oh my God, they're amazing, and had to beeline to the register so that I didn't accidentally, kill my low buy on the 20-something day of January. In case you were wondering, these are amazing. I caved because it was in December. I had 20% off, and then I had some amount of Ulta cash, so it was less than retail, because when I see how much these cost retail, it hurts my heart because they're $24 each, which is kind of expensive, but I know that I'll use them, so that helps me feel better about it, because those are my favorite thing ever, and that's my like 1-2 done as far as eyeshadows go. And I mean, look how amazing that looks. Oh, I'm obsessed. That was something that I ended up purchasing, but it was last year, so it doesn't count to my low buy, right? Delusion. Convince yourself. Okay, so on my peruse through the internet, the first thing that I saw that I thought was very interesting was ColourPop is coming out with mascara. And those mascaras are in a lot of different colors. Every time I see colored mascara, I'm always kind of like, it's always kind of thrown out there like it's this new, amazing thing, but then nobody ever wears them. I can't think of anyone that I've seen that's like actually worn them outside of like campaigns or trying to be featured, that kind of thing. Maybe, I mean, if it's your jam, it's your jam. I remember MAC a long time ago coming out with a blue mascara and a pink one too. Anytime I wore them, it felt like, I don't know, I think that we are so like trained to see that black kind of around the eyes that it felt really weird. I mean, like I see the yellow one and I'm thinking, even if you just did that like as a little like on the tips or something, I just can't see. I feel like those will be something that they'll have and they'll quickly go on sale. But I feel like ColourPop always kind of goes on sale a lot, so I don't know. Mascara is never something that I get really excited about unless the company is doing like the before and after with absolutely like no Photoshop, so I can see what it actually looks like. And even then, I always have to test them out. And even when I test them out, the ones that I really like, they all kind of do the same thing for me. When you have like stick straight lashes and you have like 5 of them, there's no hope unless, lash extensions or a lash perm. Those are what's gonna do the job. Oh, I saw that Hourglass has a new foundation, and it is their Vanish liquid foundation. I actually got samples of this and they are downstairs, and I'm very excited to try it because I loved the stick foundation, the Vanish stick foundation. It looked amazing, but even just using it one time, I could see the difference. Like I could see how much product was used and how little you got. So you got this stick and then it only came with like this much product, and using it once made it go down a couple millimeters, like a noticeable amount, which made me go, cool, like this is gonna last no time at all, and it's incredibly expensive. And generally I'm not huge in the stick foundation in life just because it means a lot heavier usually. This one I don't remember it feeling a lot heavier, but the coverage was amazing. So coming out with a liquid, I am not mad at that at all. It's incredibly expensive though at $56. Holy moly, ravioli. I'm gonna have to try it, and maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should just leave it in the box downstairs so that I don't know, and then I just don't have to worry about it. $56 is a lot. And I know in the past I've been really bad about when I get makeup in PR that I would use it and I would judge it based on how it was performing without really thinking about $56 in the back of my head. Can't justify this stuff anymore, Anyways though, I mean, most of the days that I put on my foundation, I use the Hourglass foundation brush. I really like this. It's dense, but it's movable and it's pliable and it applies foundation really nicely. So there's that. Okay, here's something that I am sold on. Melt Cosmetics has come out with a newest eyeshadow stack, and it is called, what is it called? It's all their blue colors. Blueprint eyeshadow stack. This is interesting to me. I have not all of the melt stacks, but I have quite a few. I have like their super bright one. I have their 2 first ones that they came out with, and I find myself, I never grab them because the packaging, I really like packaging that I can see what is in it when I go to grab it. And the melt ones, you can't. They're just a like black packaging and you don't know what you're grabbing. You have to kind of know what the color names are, because even if you grab like the right stack, let's say, you still don't know what colors you are. So you kind of have to like go through them, and because they're magnetic, the packaging is cool, but it's not really the most functional for eyeshadow. I mean, if the colors of each of the pieces, each of the eyeshadow packaging were different, then it would be a different story. But just the way it is, I never grab them. And some of the colors are really cool, but I never go for them because I don't know which ones they are, and they get like put away, and they don't immediately grab my eye when I'm looking for what to put on. That being said, I will say that the colors in this collection definitely pulled the hook went, and I was like, ooh, that looks delicious. I want to eat that. Or like, I want to, you know what I'm saying? Like hook, line, and sinker, but like, this makes sense in my head, it's fine. They look beautiful. Each of the eyeshadows is a split pan, so instead of with previous stacks you would get 4 eyeshadows, with this one you're getting 8 eyeshadows. I love that they are all either blue colors or they are really warm, rich colors. There's like a really rich gold in here, like a burnt kind of bronzy gold. Oh my god, and they look really cool. And so I've had to like tell myself, like, you can't get that, you don't need that, you don't need that. But I love it. I love the colors in it. I love just the story. The color story here is beautiful. So I'm not gonna lie, that one definitely, I had to really talk myself out of that one because the colors just look just disgustingly beautiful. This is right up my alley, and I kind of really like it. The last thing I'm gonna talk about, oh my gosh, I saw this recently. I think on Sephora's websites where I saw this. This is from Kaja Beauty, and it is called their Roller Glow Roll-On Highlighting Balm. Prismatic iridescent finish infused with pink ruby smooth balm finishes to a lightweight powder. Okay, so I saw this and I had immediate flashbacks to this product that L'Oreal came out with where it was a foundation that was this exact same gimmick, and it had this freaking paint roller and you would apply it this way. And I remember doing a video about this being like, what in the heck? Using a sponge over and over and over, you're getting bacteria from your face and putting it on the makeup. So I feel like it would end up causing you to break out. Yeah? What do you do to your nose? Paint roller is meant for like a flat ass wall. Your face is not flat. Your face is all curves and planes and mountains and all sorts of stuff. It doesn't make any sense at all. Yes, it is for your cheeks. It makes more sense to be using a damn paint roller on your cheeks, but still, come on. They know what they're doing here. This is so freaking gimmicky. I'm not convinced. This is something that you see people buying because they can make a video that is clickbait, that you will click because it's so ridiculous. They made this because it's so ridiculous. And it's $28, and I don't know, man. It could be the best creamy highlighter ever, but the fact that it has this little paint roller, you can't convince me. I can't be good. No. I don't even know if this qualifies as boring as much as just like, who are you trying to fool? You're probably fooling a ton of people, let's be honest. Not me though. That's not my jam. I will say though that this same brand has these little lipsticks called heart melters, and the packaging makes them shaped like a heart. Gimmicky again, but cute. The thing about that is, yes, it's adorable, but it's kind of like those, you know what, this whole brand is gimmicky. It's extra gimmicky. They have a cheek stamp that's shaped like a heart. Yes, okay, so that's their vibe, is just being ultra gimmicky. I see it. Okay. You know, if you're like gonna own that, then good for you. I'll give you that. You own that you got the gimmickiness and rock on with that, but I'm not going to buy it. All right, so I think that's all we're going to talk about today. I will do another one of these at the end of February. Tag me on Instagram or link me to anything that you want me to talk about throughout the next month so that we can kind of, you know, get in on this so I know what you guys want to see, because I just literally go through all the new stuff and just pick out what catches my eye, either good or bad. And that's about it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.